What is going on, everyone? My name is Derek, or my gamertag alias 4Dom. How the hell are you guys doing today? This is a 30-7 free-for-all gameplay. Today's a big topic that I want to get into. I don't know if a lot of you have seen it on Twitter. Big E put it out, and a few other people. But as you all know, I worked for Shot Modz for about 2.5 years. I'm going to tell you everything about Shot Modz, what they say they do, and all that stuff. So this is all not only because everything that's been going down, just because I don't like the way that the company's being ran. Let's put it that way. So it's all informative for you. I'm not taking stabs at them. But they last night while I was working, the owner of Shot Modz called me on my phone and said that he wanted the password to the YouTube. I quit working for Shot Modz over a month ago. And the reason why was I worked for him for 2 years and didn't receive any payment. At first I thought, this is going to be a good opportunity for me. I'll help him grow as a business. I started up the YouTube channel for him and got it partnered through Yaush right after I started up the channel. So, it was a good thing for him and a good thing for me. Now I was able through the 2 years, I sent in 2 controllers to him and he did the graphics on them. He did not provide me the controllers. I provided him the controllers, and I received 1 payment from him that I remember, and I believe it was the first year around Christmas time. And that was right after I got Obey. I was working with Agony and got them all signed up for a contract and all that. That was probably one of the biggest. That and Willie G was probably the biggest contracts that I ever saw set up through for Shot Modz. And of course, along down the line came Era and a whole bunch of other teams. I was working closely, I'd say 20 to 30 hours a week for Chris. And I just, every 3 or 4 months, I'd be like, hey, man, what do you think about, am I going to start getting paid yet? I can't keep on putting in 20, 30 hours on Skype answering. I was the guy that handled all the sponsorships. You would add me on Skype if you wanted a sponsorship. I would go and we would do a month trial. I would check out all your numbers throughout, the monthly trial, everything from likes, comments, views on the video to make sure that that they were legit and all that, and put that all in a whole as a combined. And then I would make a decision and say, hey Chris, yeah, you probably want to jump on this team to give them a sponsorship. So, I got fed up with it a little over a month ago, and I called him and said, look, dude, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to be a slave and work for free. I mean, and if you think about it, in anyone's right mind, they would never work for free. But I believed in the company, and I thought Chris was more of a businessman than what he was. So this is basically why I'm making this video. They say that they're all OEM controllers. The inside of them, that's what makes you think that it's OEM controllers. It is usually the inside of whatever controller they are using. But like the shells and stuff like that, that's, those are bought from China and all other places. So I don't want to give out any of their secrets. Everyone knows that it was on the controllers. That it was it's not a sticker. It was a vinyl that was printed and would get wrapped inside the controller and everything. They say that they won't scratch or fade away or anything like that, but it's happened multiple times. Chris had another person helping him at that time. I will not disclose who it was. She has asked to be left out of this video. So, but she did almost all the work for him, and God bless her soul for all the crap that she had to put up with. But anyways, last night the Shot Modz YouTube channel was shut down. I had nothing to do with it. I was at work. I have over 20-some people that verify I was at work, and then I went and had a beer with a buddy afterwards at B-Dubs. So, a lot of people were like, oh, it's your fault that Shot Modz got shut down and blah, blah, blah. Or they're not shut down. It was someone had the YouTube channel and terminated everything with Google. It does suck at the same time, but I like to believe that it's sort of like that karma, you know. I created that channel. If anyone is to shut that channel, I would hope that it would be me. I'm just not that malicious. But anyhow, it did happen, and a lot of people think, you know, that it was due to me. And of course, I was mad at him for not paying me for, you know, I felt that I was owed. Um, and I just never got the payment. That's just clearly why I walked away from Big Shot Mods as a whole. I was taking phone calls, you know, customer service phone calls. Big YouTubers like Air Jones. Air Jones has been contacting me for almost a year, asking me, you know, where's my controller? And you know, once I first started seeing that happening about a year ago, that's where I was like, okay, this he is not taking this seriously and everything like that. I have multiple people that add me on Skype all the time asking me, hey, I got a problem with my controller and no one will answer my questions. And I was the guy, I had no idea what was going on, but I'd sit there and try to make them feel, you know, the customer service that I brought to the table, I thought might make people, you know, change their mind about Big Shot Mods. And I thought one day I was going to get that payday, whether if it was like $20 a month or, you know, $150 a month. I was busting my ass off putting in 20 to 30 hours a week for the owner of Big Shot Mods. I was the guy who built Big Shot Mods what it was, besides maybe, you know, his Twitter got pretty big and stuff like that. But for sponsorships, I mean, yeah, it was cool that he worked with NFL teams, NBA teams, you know, such people like LeBron James and Lil Wayne and stuff like that. But that only goes so far, you know. Those are just celebrities. Those are not gamers. The gamers are the ones that are going to continue to buy your product. The gamers are the ones that's going to keep you in business. And through his YouTube, that's what I was handling. But things took a turn for the worst, and I decided to quit. And I just wanted to go on record and let everyone know that it was it was not me that shut down the YouTube channel. Whether he says that he's going to have lawyers come after me, blah blah blah. Like, first of all, it's a YouTube channel. It's not your website. Second of all, I set up the channel. You just verified through your email. I'm the one that got the channel partnered. I'm the one that uploaded all the videos. And he had the password. He took off two-step verification. So Google would sit there and say anyways, like, okay, so why is Derek's number on your two-step verification? You know, if you don't know what two-step verification is, that's just basically if someone's trying to hack your YouTube or take it down or something like that, they're going to get, you'll get a text message received to your phone letting you know someone's trying to change your password. Chris took that off over 3 months ago. For whatever reason, I don't know why. And he never changed the password. I didn't remember the password. It was just stored on my PC. So after the Omegle videos that I done, you know, people started freaking out, and he called me at work. He's like, "Dude, people are calling you a pedophile, blah blah blah." I was like, "It's a whole bunch of butthurt kids that follow Keemstar that they basically, you know, are just fanboying him, thinking whatever they want without even knowing that it's all set up and a joke and just to put a smile on someone's face." So that's what I had to deal with while I'm working. He calls and says, "Oh, blah blah blah." He said I was holding his channel as ransom and everything else. It's a YouTube channel. I was like, more than likely, Google can probably find out the IP address that shut down the channel, but are they going to go through that trouble? I'm not sure. And if it does show up with mine, I mean, it just goes down. I've had over 300 Skype requests in just the past 2 days of people trying to hack me. So, you know, this is a nice jump shot to end out the game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope it was informative for you. I really hope whatever bad feelings are out there, if anyone really thinks that I did this, I am truly sorry that you have to sit there and think that, but I'm really not as bad as a guy as what everyone says that I am. So this is the end of the gameplay. You leave a like and a comment, or a dislike and a comment, whatever you will. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll be working on some Omegle videos this weekend. So have a good weekend, guys. What's going on, guys? I hope that you enjoyed the video that you just watched, whether it be my drunken shenanigans on Omegle or my Call of Duty or Xbox One gameplays. Please leave a like and a comment. It helps so much. check out my Twitter, which you can see right there, and follow, subscribe to the YouTube.